As we all know, the earlier version of Microsoft operating system was MS-DOS, and still we are feeling the power of the DOS, even though we are in the GUI environment as a standard. But the things you can do with the DOS or the CUI environment still has the same power and effect on the power user as it had earlier. So this video we are going to talk about the DOSBox of, and how you can use them to improve your batch programming skills and to know more about Windows and learn to control more things in your operating system. So be with me. Hey, hello YouTube, I'm Karan from Bharat, and in this video we are going to talk about MS-DOS or the DOSBox. So let me show you something. Like if you will try to run this 16-bit file, and it will say this application can't run on your PC because it is 16-bit. So let me go into detail. There's nothing in the details, but the file is 16 bits and you cannot run a 16-bit file under the 64-bit environment because of the compatibility issues. So the DOSBox will provide you the ability to run these older versions of file in all kinds of platforms like 64-bit. You can see that this window seems to be familiar to you because you tried to compile your C programs in a similar kind of program, because that program was also using DOSBox for running the 16-bit files on the current 32-bit or 64-bit environment. So the compatibility remains on all the platforms. So as you can see, it is also another kind of command prompt. The MS-DOS is running inside the DOSBox. So currently we are in a Z drive, so you can see there is no Z drive, but the DOS has its own file system. What I can do is I can press Alt Enter and get into the full screen mode. So you can see no mouse is enabled here, but you can run most of the CMD commands like normal, like CLS. So if you don't know anything, just type help and you can see a short list of commands, most often used commands. You can also write help slash all. Okay, what happened to my hand? Okay, yep, slash all. And you can see the most of the commands are same as that of the CMD environment carries today in the latest Windows PCs. So the commands have not changed yet. This is a little demo, so let me show you something. Let me simply print as we can print in CMD. So everything is same, but as you can see there is no for command or for loop, so you cannot apply most of the higher operations in here in this environment. Now let's mount a volume. Let's take a help of mount slash question mark. How you can use this command? You can see that in the example in the second line, mount C then the path. So we're gonna mount the C drive. So let's try opening CMD in this environment. So we are going to open cmd.exe in the DOSBox. So it is located in this path C Windows System 32. So as it is saying that C is mounted, so let's change the directory to C. We are in the C drive now. So let's try to launch Notepad. We cannot run the Notepad, so we can try CMD. We cannot do that. Console command.com, and you can find command.com file in the 32-bit systems but not in the 64-bit. Whoa, we have found the command.com. So we are in the command.com. Let's try CMD now. Nope, I think the command.com file is in the root directory, that is Z. So in the bare format you can see it command.com is there in the first line of the output. So let's see what is in the auto executable.bat file. So it is saying something in hex, so we can't understand that. It's not in hex, it's something weird. Let's try to launch boot.com, and you can see that we can boot image files here. So let me exit the full screen mode and try to boot an OS here. So in the VOS DOS, you can see there is a dos.iso, FreeDOS or MS-DOS. So let me open MS FreeDOS, copy that, and in the E drive let me paste it here on the root of the E drive. So let's open the DOSBox again and press Ctrl Alt Enter. So as you can see, we cannot go into the E drive, so we need to mount the E drive. So now go into the E drive. So you can see now we are going to boot. Okay, boot. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. So boot, I tried to press escape key, but the output of the screen got weird. So FreeDOS so you can see opening image file, booting from drive A. So the FreeDOS should boot now, but it is not booting up. So as you can see, something is not working, but that's how you can boot and do things in this small CMD like interface, which is in real the original DOS. So I think it's stuck, so let me close that. And so the DOSBox is a 3.55 MB of executable file, and it uses these two DLL files to operate in the latest GUI environments. So you can use the DOSBox to run the 16-bit files in the 64-bit environment. So that is all the purpose of the DOSBox. So why I'm doing this tutorial? I'm reviewing DOSBox because we are going to use this program to run some old school games from the early 90s and 80s. So most of us who forgot the games will again try to use them and analyze the games. If you have any doubt or suggestion, please leave it a comment below, and please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video with your friends because it will help us grow. So bye bye, see you in the next tutorial.